Bend the knee!
Valamogolas, everybody. This is Don Willie back again for another edition of Epic Battles of Ice and Fire. And today, I'm here in the far north to bring you what shall be known as the Snowbowl. That's right. In this corner, we have the son of Eddard Stark, or possibly somebody else, the bastard of Winterfell, Jon Snow, versus the bastard of Bolton, Lord of the Dreadfort, Warden of the North, currently, hopefully not for too much longer, Ramsey Snow. So, today I've actually decided to enlist the help of one of my good friends, Tinker Jasso from the Hype Watch, and we're going to break down these two characters and see who will come out on top in this epic Snowbowl showdown.
Introducing Jon Snow. His strengths. 1, he is a leader. He is the commander of the Night's Watch and has led people into battle when the wildlings came in. 2, he has battle experience. He has been north of the wall. He's been fighting with wildlings. He fought the Battle of the Wall, so he has a lot of fighting experience. And he's actually taught a lot of other people in the wall how to fight. 3, he has a ghost, his direwolf, with his huge and vicious and just is there. It's part of an extension of him that can help him in battle. 4, he has a Valyrian steel sword, and that just kind of talks up for itself. Then 5, he's a very good sword fighter because of, all of his experience, and he's had a very good formal training back in Winterfell with his siblings. Now, weaknesses. 1, he's too honorable and he won't play dirty the same way that Ramsey Snow will certainly will. 2, he has no armor, so he has no extra protection when he's actually fighting Ramsey Snow, and who knows, knowing Ramsey, he might try to sneak a knife in his back or somewhere where he's fighting. I just don't like Ramsey Snow, and I'm sure he's gonna play tricks when they fight.
So Ramsey Snow has a different skill set of strengths on his side. For 1, he happens to be very unpredictable. 2, he happens to be willing to cheat, unlike Jon, who is very honorable with the way that he fights. 3, he, like Jon, comes in with his own animals. Unlike Jon, he doesn't have direwolf, but he does have a couple of dogs. Just to even things up, we're going to give him that. 4, he happens to be lightly armored. I mean, as far as we've seen in the show and from what we know of in the books, the Northmen don't have heavy plate armor, but they do wear leather and also chainmail, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at his weaknesses. I would imagine that he doesn't have the same kind of formal battle education as Jon, but also him not having a direwolf is going to be a great detriment to him, as well as the fact that Jon probably has superior weapons, Valyrian steel being one of those. So we'll have to see what happens when these two square off. So, Tinker, who do you think is going to win this particular battle?
Jon Snow is definitely going to win, not only because I actually like him very much and I want him to win, but he has many more strengths. He has proven himself in battle. He has proven himself a leader. How has Ramsey proven himself in any way?
Well, Ramsey may have not have proven himself in the books, but in the show, we've seen him almost single-handedly take down Stannis the Menace, and he ran off the Ironborn. I mean, come on. What other Northmen can say that they ran off the Ironborn?
Well, he didn't actually ran away the Ironborn. He tricked the Ironborn. He didn't actually fight them one-on-one, and this is a battle on one-on-one. When it comes to Stannis as well, he didn't fight Stannis one-on-one. They tricked and they did the little 20 good men at night and just kind of destroyed the food and this and that, but that was not an actual fight. This is going to be a one-on-one fight in which his tricks and sneaky ways are not going to be as effective as they were in those other situations. He also doesn't have the same type of weaponry as Jon Snow has, and it's going to be a one-on-one fight.
I will give it to you. Jon does come in with the advantage on many fronts here. And final call, I guess we're going to have to give this one to Jon Snow.
Woo-hoo!
Ramsey might be kind of a badass in his own right. Jon Snow is the hero of this story, and this time looks like the hero is going to win.
Let's hope so. I do have to admit that I believe that Jon Snow is going to win, but he's going to end up quite injured. Like, I will give it to Ramsey. I'm sure that his tricks and his sturdy ways will end up seriously hurting Jon in one way or another. I can already imagine a knife sticking out of Jon's back or his side or somewhere where he did not expect. But in the end, Jon Snow wins, and his dogs will be eaten alive by ghosts.
Wow, that's kind of brutal.
Hey, they follow him loyally. They end up with the same fate as his master.
All right, well, that has been Don Willie and Tinker Jasso signing off for this portion of the Snowbowl.
I like that name.
So, you know what? Yeah, I would have to agree with Tinker on this one. Jon Snow is going to have the advantage. He's got Ghost. He's got Valyrian Steel. He's got battle experience out in the field. So, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. You guys, let me know what you think about this one. And again, thank you to my friend Tinker for helping me out with this video. And hey, be on the lookout for the other two videos, because this is part 1 of my Super Bowl Sunday series. And you already know the deal with the rest. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, come back for more. This is Don Willie saying, Valor the Iris.